So I have some questions about the house. If you can see up on the top right here, technically this is a piece of vinyl siding, but when you look, it's been like weathered away. It's kind of silvery. And what we're wondering, do we get a siding guy or just paint that beige? It's up there too. I can't get up there. I can do this one. But I need to know, who do I hire to do that? A painter or a siding guy or just a handyman? We need somebody to come and remove this tree from the front yard and either remove that tree or trim it to like 6 feet. We would also like this entire tree removed. We want to get this whole thing removed. And it's funny, when you look at this, the builders here are so dumb. It's not even straight. It just goes that way. It's like, at least plant them straight. But anyway, I ran this line, this whatchamacallit, the drain coming off of here, and I dug a little trench that goes downhill, and it comes out down here on this other side. What we would like to do is have somebody come, remove this entire thing, build like with stone or something, some type of planter that's a couple feet high, and actually maybe still follow the same line unless somebody has a different idea, and then fill that in and make it like a kind of like a planter, and maybe put some other small bushes in there or flowers or something and keep them below the window and keep that water line going that way, or do it correctly. I just kind of did that myself. It's probably not right. We need an entirely new back door. We are thinking about not getting a slider. We're thinking about getting like a French door, but then we need some type of screen. This is the backyard, and it has a lot of issues that I'm going to talk about. We need a lot of help here, and I know it's going to cost a lot of money. So you could see right here on this side of the house, that's the foundation. That's fine if you could see part of that, but then you can see like the gravelly kind of stuff. You shouldn't be able to see that. The yard should actually come up to like this corner right there. So you can still see like this cement, but not this bottom piece. That's the foundation part. We've ghettofied the fence because the fence is falling. I ghettofied this by putting, this is 5-foot rebar, pounded down to the ground 2.5 feet, and strapped it onto the post because the thing was leaning. So then if I did that, and I have 2 of those, why do I have the fence piece holding it up? Well, these are actually broken at the bottom. I found out they're cracked down there. So it simply tilts anyway. The rebar does absolutely nothing. So we need a whole new fence, but I need to show a few things first. It's been days since it rained. This side of the house is just, it's still soggy. And I know we need our gutters cleaned, but this is flat. This needs to be graded. It used to be graded, but I'm going to show a problem in a second. Look at the fence. Look at the hole under the fence. That's not right. It's hard to see on camera, but our yard slopes that way, and the water runs through here almost like a river. And my wife was like, oh, it'd be cool to just stick a little bridge across. That would look nice. And I said, yes, it would, but we have a bigger problem. This is the back of the house. Here's the patio. And if you look straight across, this is where the yard goes down, where the water runs through. But if you were to take, let's pretend we had a laser level and this is the patio and you went straight across to the fence, you would be a couple feet above where this water goes. And if you look at the fence, you can see where the fence ain't on the ground anymore either. Our yard is sinking. Look at the roots of the trees, how high up they are. That used to be underground. And there's the neighbor's fence that I was also showing the hole. The hole I was showing is over there. The whole yard has sunk, and that's why it's flat on the other side. I think it used to be graded and now it's flat. So what we want to do is, this is the other side of the house, and this just has this little piece. And you can see where the cement is, the little blocks that they put in or whatever, they're kind of coming away. And we think this is now sinking too and coming down. So we had an idea and got to stick to code. I think we have to stay 6 inches away from the fence. Is it possible for somebody to put railroad ties here mounted into the ground or something similar and build this up so it's level with the house? We can't go against this fence. I think we have to be 6 inches or so. But that way, this would be flat all the way over there. Of course, it'd have to be graded, but then build it back this way and fill all this back in, and then obviously have it graded, but that way the yard is back up. It's a couple feet down. I mean, the fence ain't even touching the ground. And we would like a new fence. And I would assume we'd get Noah to come do it. But I do not want to get a new fence, because then the fence will actually be on the ground. That's fine. But if the yard is sinking, then the fence is going to go with it. We're going to put a new fence in. It'll be lower than this fence. And then if the yard sinks more, we're just going to, it'll continue with the same problem. So if anybody has any ideas or knows people or something that could help us out, obviously, you know, we're not looking for stuff for free. We'll pay, but we just want to know what would be the best way about going about this situation, because I want to get this fixed so that it doesn't make more damage. I'm now standing on the front side of the house looking to the backyard, and this is where we were saying railroad ties. Now, I don't know if that's the proper thing to do. It was just an idea, something strong that could hold back, you know, the land so that this could be up. If that's possible and if that's legal, and you continue past the fence and go out to the front, now we would need approval out here. Now this is the front side of the house where the garage is. This is where you would, if you were to continue this way and step it down, because the driveway slopes down. If you were to continue out the front and slope this down along with this grass, so that this would also be built up, we could then get approval, because some of these houses have an extended driveway. Now, we can't mess with the curb, but we could actually, nice cough, lady. We could actually go like this and put cement here and extend the driveway back, but that has to be leveled out. And if we were to do the backyard and continue this way, then we could actually do that, and it would look really nice too. And then maybe even move the gate to this side. And I don't know if that's an option either, to put a couple feet of cement, you know, all the way around the house, like a little walkway type thing. Would that be also an idea around the whole entire house? Dang, that lady walking by has like COPD or something.